Yes, this is the first time.
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
Uh, I'm so not good and not bad.
Okay, not good, not bad. Okay, can you share something about your business?
Yeah. Uh, Even the COVID pandemic, but our factory is keep going grow up from last year and until now because I'm working for the seafood company and
Yes.
our customer just focus the supermarket, not food service. So the volume keep going.
So the supermarket in Vietnam or in the other countries.
In another country, I just export on our products.
Okay, so it means that during the COVID-19 pandemic, your business is still developing and you still exporting seafood to the other countries, right?
Yes, right.
So congratulations. Okay, so what about so do you have any special plan in 2021? Plan of your plan, your personal plan.
My business plan.
Yeah, your personal plan. If, for example, in learning English or building a new house, for example.
Hey, yes. Uh, our plan just continue to learn the English because that is very important in my job now and in the near future.
Okay, so chị Trinh, here they are some of my friends. They are colleagues. They are my colleagues, and I would like to present Miss Trịnh Từ Thị
Thủy
uh,
Trinh.
Từ Thị Thùy Trinh. Okay, Từ Thị Thùy Trinh. She's is my one of my friend, and very long time to see her. She really want to practice English, so she joined our online English speaking club, and
Hey,
it's really good because she worked in a business in a seafood company, and she have a lot of experiences in import export seafood. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, her business is still developing. So it's really good time for us to learn from one another and to make new friends. Okay, so very quickly we jump into the topic. So what's the topic about? What today topic about? Who knows? Who knows the topic about?
vaccine passport.
Thank you, chị Trinh. Vaccine passport. Vaccine passport. Okay, so what does it mean, vaccine passports? Anyone share? What does it mean, vaccine passports?
I think it means if you import in the other country, you have to treat the vaccine before you enter that country.
Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay, the vaccine passports. Okay, it's just one kind of passport. That is one kind of passport. Okay, so when we use passport for traveling from a country to another country. So during the COVID-19, it's not easy. It's not easy to travel freely. So in order to travel to another country, you must prove that you are vaccinated with COVID-19 vaccine. You must prove yourself that you have a passport or a certificate proof that you are vaccinated with COVID-19 vaccine. So the COVID-19 pandemic caused a lot of loss and damage to people around the world, to every countries around the world. So how much do you know about the COVID-19? Can you share something? What you know about the COVID-19? What do you know about the COVID-19?
I just got the internal information.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the COVID-19, like it depends to economic, and many countries in over the world, they got the virus, and it extend, hạn chế là cái gì anh hả? Extend hay cái gì? Em quên mất cái từ đó rồi.
Hạn chế là limit đó chị. Hoặc là prevent.
It's prevent the traveling in anywhere, in anywhere.
Yeah. Thank you, chị Trinh. What about the others?
Thanks, Anna. The first, I want to say hello, Miss Jin. And what I know about the COVID-19 is it the first, it is loaded in the 2015, so we call COVID-19. And in the first, many people think that it's just a simple kind of flu, but more but it become dangerous and exploded on over the world. But fortunately, we can prevent it by we can use masks and wash our hands. It keeps we safe from COVID-19, and that's my opinion. What I know about COVID-19.
Thank you, Đào. You know, okay, we know 6 ways to protect our hands safe. Okay, wash our hands. So we know about the song and even the dance in the song to wash our hands. And you know, Vietnam is the famous country who invent the lyric and the music for, and even the dance for the word to follow. And we also the first country who win in the pandemic, in the battle of COVID-19. Okay, so what else you know about the COVID-19?
Yes. Do you know why Vietnam can prevent the COVID-19 better than other?
No.
Yes, in my opinion, first because the Vietnamese people, they are accustomed to the wearing the masks because of the populated air. So when the COVID come, and they already have the mask, so they don't reject the mask as the American people. So and I think that populated pollution is one of the way help Vietnam prevents COVID-19 better. Yeah. I mean, sometimes we said that we live in the population is the best, but in this case, I think it's the better.
Yeah, that's a very funny story invented from Mr. Nguyen. And we know that, okay, we know that our success depends on the government, depend a lot on the government. We are a strong government because we follow, okay, socialism government. So that's the reason why the government manage the population very well, and we respect all the direction of the government. That's the reason why we just stay and no move, because whole the world, whole Vietnam need your stay still, not travel. And that's the reason why we win in the battle. Okay, so the problem is that currently the economics in problem. If we cannot develop economy, we cannot survive during this war. That's the reason why many countries around the world, they try to persuade the government accept for the foreign tourism. It means that they accept for the tourists from the other countries travel into their older country to develop the tourism industry. So what is the consequence if a person like a foreign tourist come to Vietnam and they are in 19, they get the COVID-19 virus, and they will spread to the other people. So that's the reason why we have the vaccine passport. The vaccine passport. So again, what the vaccine passport used for? What does the vaccine passport used for? What are the benefits of the vaccine passports?
Yes, I just read the newspaper. The government said that if any person who have vaccinated by the vaccine, so they will have a proven card. We call that a passport, vaccine passport. And with the one who have vaccine passport, when they come to Vietnam, they will be quarantined shorter time than other. Yeah, that's some information I get from the newspaper.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Nguyen. What about the others? What else?
Me. I think that vaccine passport play an important role for preventing from spreading virus to other people. And when we have a vaccine passport, it can protect other people from virus, and it can prevent spreading virus to other people, and so that we can restrict a lot of with the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you.
Very good thing. Very good thing. Okay, so we have a lot of benefits. Okay, what else?
Em nói.
Trung, please.
Vietnam has a good disease control. Many industries are safely affected, especially tourism. So in Vietnam, the number of international tourism decreased, and many resorts have to close because COVID. Many people went bankrupt because of the epidemic. Passport vaccine will solve this problem. Passport vaccine will revive from the tourism industry. Thì em là hồi sinh được cái ngành du lịch.
Yeah, that's a very good idea. The vaccine passport will be a big help, a big support for any countries want to develop, reactivate the tourism industry. Again, the vaccine passport is a big help, is a big support for any countries want to develop the tourism economy or want to reactivate the tourism industry like Vietnam. So we should have a discussion. You know, there is one group who agree and one group who disagree. And the topic is about reopen border for foreign tourists. Reopen border for foreign tourists. Reopen it means that we open the door and welcome the foreign tourists to Vietnam, even the vaccine passport, because the vaccine passport is not 100% guaranteed. Vaccine passport is not 100% guaranteed. So it's still risky for the country who welcome the foreign tourists. Still risky. That's the reason why we have to think about the consequence, the profit and loss when we reopen border to the others, the foreign tourists. So now we will divide our team into two groups. One group agree and one group disagree. The group one is agree. We agree to reopen the border to the foreign tourists. And the group two is disagree. We don't agree. We do not agree. Reopen the border to the foreign tourists. And we have a 10 minutes to discuss. Only 10 minutes to discuss in your breakout room. And then we come back here to share your idea. Okay, so we ready to group automatically. We create option. Okay, only 10 minutes. Okay, open. Group 1, Khoa, Lan Anh, Nguyên, Đào, Hào. Group 2, Nam, Trung, Tiến và Kỳ Trinh.
We disagree.
Why?
I disagree.
Why mission?
Because I think when we accept vaccine passport, we just see the short term, like you can reopening the many activity in our country. You can make the many opportunity to the foreign to invest in Vietnam, but as Mr. Hiếu just sharing, because the vaccine not guaranteed 100%, and it's still the skill, and if a few skill in happen in our factory, our country, that we will have we have a lot of money to control. We will lose a lot of money to control the COVID pandemic.
Yeah. Anything else? Okay.
That's all.
Thank you so much for your great idea. And I heard that you disagree with that idea, with that solution, because you are afraid of causing a lot of problems in my country. Yeah. How about Mr. Chu?
I think vaccine are being tested. Not so afraid. I think the government will take control in my country. But own country is Laos, Trung Quốc, thì
China.
China, I
Cambodia.
think uncontrolled. Yes.
Thank Mr. Chu so much. How about Miss Ding Nam? What do you think about reopening?
So the government should have them to keep continue their business. That is why we need to open the border by vaccine passport. And with the vaccine passport, we will have the tourism industry to develop, to grow. Otherwise, they will die or they will die soon. Yes, that is my opinion.
Okay, I agree with you, Mr. Nguyen, about when we reopen to the border, and so we will grow up the economy again. Because when you come to Ho Chi Minh City, you can go to a lot of beach trip. Just friend gì ta gì quên rồi Transit Long Street. When you come to Transit Long Street, you can see a lot of store and a lot of restaurants. They were closed because of the COVID. Yeah, and a lot of store and restaurant in many streets in Ho Chi Minh City was closed. So, but when we reopen the border and we welcome foreign friends, the benefits, the growth, the economy, uh, that's the positive.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I totally agree with Miss Hào, and we can see that COVID-19 make many SME, many restaurants and shops had to close permanent, and then many people lost their jobs. So we need to open the company economy to react to many industry in our country to have many people have job again, and they have to learn themselves to have the young become better. And I think that until now there are many people have to play with no job, and it means no food, nowhere to live. Yes, that's my opinion. So I agree. And how about Khoa? Khoa Nguyễn? My buddy.
I think you can see in Vietnam, so the tourists they can go to Vietnam because the forest is closed. So that's why I think if you want the people have money, I think it's free for the open the border to have for the tourists and some another job to get people to have people to get some money when we open the forest. So make people
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
thank you Khoa.
So
And how about chị Lan Anh? Yeah, give us some idea, chị Lan Anh.
Chị mở cái bút tay lên rồi. Okay.
Yeah, sorry everyone because I have a little baby, so she's so noisy, so I can.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry, I just listening and follow you.
Okay, your pronunciation is good. Okay, try to join us every Wednesday. You will develop your English again. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, thank you.
okay. So our team, remember, your group is agree open. So think about a solution, because when you agree to reopen for the foreign tourists come to Vietnam, must be a very strictly solution to ensure no risk for the country. So try to think about a solution.
Yeah.
The solution.
So we need to discuss about the solution, how to prevent the COVID-19 spread within our country and develop the economic. Yeah, in my opinion, the problem is maybe there is some fake vaccine passport. So the government will have some methods to prevent in that case. I don't know why how to.
Yes, Mr. Nguyen, I think that until we open the door and welcome the foreigner, welcome to Vietnam, but we always keep in mind that we have to stay safe and by their protect us in many ways, like wear mask, wash our hand often, and sometimes check temperature, even the foreigner. I think that if we do good
to support her in her presentation. Mouse, please. Trung,
I will
Tiến.
allow by an icon
Okay.
because we are using virtual tools.
Okay.
Okay, so we go back to our main room.
Mr. Trung ơi, you will present Mr. Trinh. Huh?
Okay, your group have MC, an MC present another
MC.
person. Okay, please.
Trung is the MC.
Okay, group 2 first.
Group 2 hả? Group 2 là group mình.
Okay,
We are ready.
We are ready. Trung,
Okay.
please. MC, please. To introduce Mr.
Nó có hiểu không vậy? Mấy bạn ở đơ kìa.
Hiểu.
em sẽ phải học cảm xúc.
Thôi mình là làm cái gì nhỉ?
Hiểu thì vô đi, ta bắt tôi chờ kìa.
Miss Trung is the MC. You will introduce Mr. Mr. will present, not you. Okay.
Trân trọng giới thiệu Miss Trinh.
Okay, Trinh, chị Trinh, please. Mute Trinh ơi, mute Trinh ơi.
Mute chị.
Turn on your unmute your microphone.
Okay.
Mute.
I can hear you.
Yes, now I presentation with Europe.
Yes.
Okay, please.
Is it right?
That's right.
Yeah, right.
Hey, yeah. My name Trinh. I work in Suyao Industrial Zone. I work for the street food company, and now I'm 43 years old. Like to learning with own.
Okay, you will present about the topic. Your group disagree to reopen the border to the foreign tourists. Okay, what is your reason why you disagree?
Yes, as we discussed together, we just unagree about the vaccine passport because as you talking about the vaccine passport, the vaccine has a few risks, and if the few risks it happen in our country, so we will waste a lot of money to control the pandemic. And the second reason, the vaccine passport, maybe we just see the short term about, because we rush to reopening on the activity in our country, like tourist, economic, and eventer. Đầu tư, em không nhớ chính xác chữ đó chữ gì.
Investment.
Investment.
Yeah.
Yes. Investment. And the third reason, the vaccine now is, as I know, there are many companies to supply, and I confused with the quantity of the company. I think we have to waiting for until it's approved it's approved, it's popular.
Okay, Ms. Trinh have just represented our group to present with you the topic today. So thank you for listening.
Yes, hi meeting and hi meeting Nam, and I will MC for my group, and I will introduce present a speaker for my group is Mr. Võ Phú Hào.
Hào ở bên đây mà em ơi. Hào.
Oster.
Really?
Oster.
Khoa đi.
No. Anh Hào chung nhóm với em rõ ràng.
Hào.
Yeah, Hào.
Hào á. Oyster.
Please.
Hào.
Oyster.
Okay. My group is talking. My group. Gì ta?
Agree.
Agree. My group are discussing agree when we reopen the border to welcome foreigner guys come to Vietnam, because you can see just 10 of 1 year ago, when the COVID-19 come, the economy is so down. Yeah, when we reopen the border and we welcome the foreigner come to Vietnam, so we will grow the economy again. So because when you if you come to Ho Chi Minh City and you go you go around the big streets in the city, such as Francis Long, Hàm Nghi, or another street, you will see a lot of restaurants or a lot of store they were closed. So even if the coffee shop and the chain, a lot of chain in restaurant or the coffee shop, they are closed, and the economy, even if that's the business. And besides that, we can see a lot of people, they are jobless because of the economy. Yeah. In our opinion, in my group, we agree when we reopen the border to grow the economy again. Yeah, because we love money.
Thanks, Mr. Hào. I want to one more idea for Mr. Hào. Like that.
Solution now.
Besides, we agree to open the border for foreigner, but we must have a strong and strictly solution to keep our health and step with the COVID. We always remind others to wear masks and stay abroad and keep distance in a crowded people. Yes, I think that.
I also have one idea. I agree to reopen border for the foreign tourists, but not to every countries. Not to every countries. For some countries that have a very reliable source of vaccine, we agree. For example, okay, there is a guy from America, and America, they buy a very reliable source of vaccine. It means that there's no risk. The risk is very low, and we agree. So we can accept by country. We can also accept the vaccine passport depend on each kind of vaccine. For example, a lot of people from America, but they use Chinese vaccine. They are not good. They are not guaranteed. So we can refuse for those who use a vaccine from China or who use the vaccine from unreliable source. So the solution we must think about is not us, but the government. And currently, I have known that from July this year, we will reopen to people from other countries. And we are waiting for the solution from the government. What are their solutions to prevent the risk to Vietnam? Okay, so any ideas from you? Any more ideas? Do you want to share some more? Okay, so I think that our this Wednesday, it means that today we just have around 40 minutes to practice, and I think it is also good if we keep this habit every week. Every week we spend time online. It's not so difficult to discuss. We also have a time to discuss together. In general, we will still have one game from Quizzy, but because time is up, so I would like to use the game for the next time. And thank you so much for your time, and see you next time, next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
See
chị Trinh.
you.
Thank you, Lan Anh. Thank you, mọi người.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.